Hello, AriTheGoddesss here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is going to be a divine activation and healing message. I use my digital oracle deck along with other decks to give these messages. If you would like to purchase divine activation and healing, the link will be in the description below. So I'm going to allow myself to be guided. Normally I would screen record the messages that I get from divine activation and healing. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I wasn't gonna screen record it, but I will, and I'll just add it to the video. But I'm gonna allow myself to be divinely guided on the messages that you're needing to hear in this moment. What is the message that you're being? Love. Divine, help me to constantly remind myself that I am loved and loved unconditionally. Teach me how to love myself and others the way you love me. Wow. So in this time, you could be learning to love yourself more. You could also be learning in this time. You could be seeing the numbers 444 actually. This number is a reminder for you to know that you are unconditionally loved, that you're protected and you're supported in this time. And I'm getting like this is the energy that you're in this time of just loving yourself and just realizing how much love that is around you, or you are, like I said, becoming more and more aware of this. You also could be meditating more as well. If you're not, meditation is something that you may be guided to do in this time as well, is to meditate and spend more time with yourself in this time. So love is significant in this time. It's another message for you. Allow yourself patience and grace so that you can unlock a new level of truth within. So in this time, you're being guided to allow yourself to have patience for what's happening in your life right now as you grow and as you evolve. You're being guided to have compassion, have grace, have patience with yourself so that you can get to that next level. I think that you're growing. I think that you're awakening in this time, and you may grow a little weary, or you may grow a little impatient, but you're being guided in this time to allow yourself to have patience and grace for yourself. Even I'm also getting there could be someone, or there could be some making you may be feel as though you're repeating cycles in this time. Those cycles are needing to be repeated in this time so that you can learn whatever it is that you're needing to learn and close out those cycles in a true way. And you're being guided in this time to have grace and compassion for yourself. Also, if you going through a cycle that that you're supposed to be, that you're wanting to complete, and you feeling weary in this time, it's also a message for you to know that you're going through this cycle, you're repeating this cycle because there's something that you may not have learned that you're needing to learn, and there's a lesson in it. And you're being guided in this time to have patience, have grace for yourself so that you can actually learn what it is that you're needing to learn so that you can unlock that next level for yourself, of the truth within. And I'm getting so that you can close out that cycle, unlock the next level of the truth within so that it can show externally as well, So allowing. Also, meditation is significant as well in this time. So you may be guided in this time. I'm getting a lot of meditation. You could be meditating more. I could be speaking to someone who's choosing to meditate more, or maybe you're being guided to meditate more in this time, so that you can release a lot of resistance that may be going on around you as well. All right, so I have here the root chakra. I now have a foundation that is firm and stable. Through the divine, I'm supported, stable, and protected. Yeah, remember I just said that you could be seeing the numbers 444. And I was just speaking of meditation as well. And that's what the root chakra, and when you are able to meditate, you ground yourself and you're able to, work from the first chakra, which is the root chakra. And so, I believe that is why this chakra just appeared here is because it's speaking of just, the alignment of this message and alignment that you are in. And this is why you're being guided to allow. You may not see the results, so you may not see, things coming together for you, but they are, and this is why you're being guided to just trust in this time, to trust in that inner voice, trust in your intuition, trust in the messages that you're seeing and the signs that you're seeing in this time, because that is how you know that you're being, divinely guided. It may not be showing, you may not see externally that you are where you want to be, but it is definitely happening for you. And in this time, you may be guided to continue to meditate, continue to allow love, continue to know that you are loved, continue to know that you are protected. But yeah, we have here the root chakra. Red could be significant. You may be guided to listen to certain meditations and frequencies when it comes to the root chakra, so that you can unblock that root chakra and so that you can heal that root chakra. But this message says, I now have a foundation that is firm and stable. Through the divine, I'm supported, stable, and protected. And this is the truth. And this is just in alignment with everything that I'm saying. So that may be something that you may want to say to yourself. I now have a foundation that is firm and stable. Through the divine, I'm supported, stable, and protected. Maybe this is something that you are needing to allow yourself to affirm, so that you can allow whatever old belief that is needing to be closed. And maybe that's that cycle that you're repeating as well. But whatever old belief that is needing to be removed and closed out, so it can be closed out, so that you can affirm what is needed to be affirmed, so it can go to the subconscious mind. Yeah, because there's something in your subconscious mind that is causing a cycle, could be causing a cycle, and it's being removed, it's being released in this time. This is also why you may be guided. Remember, I was getting that meditation energy. I kept getting you may be guided in this time to meditate. Yeah, I'm getting you may be guided in this time to meditate, or continue to meditate, so that you can release the resistance, so that you can release beliefs and things that don't serve you out of your subconscious mind, so that you can put what is needed there, which is that you're loved, which is that you're protected, which that you are, divinely guided, that you're stable, that you're loved. If I didn't just say that yet. So root chakra is very significant in this time. Let's see, what else do we have for you? Wow. And I'm glad I have this on screen record. 444 is here. It says interconnection with the divine. You are whole and unconditionally loved. Wow. Interconnection with the divine. You are whole and unconditionally loved. I cannot make this up. That's what I love about divine activation and healing messages, because it just feels like it's exactly what you need at the right moment in time. And this is why I created this deck, because I know that there's a lot of individuals that are awakening, and activating and healing in this time and needing some guidance, and I knew the intention that I set before even making this deck. And I know that, for those who get it, for those who purchase it, whenever you use this deck, because it's just like a normal deck, it's just digital. And I just believe we are all things are transforming in this time. And so, yes, the decks are good, but I also believe in the digital as well, because I paid attention to how powerful my hands were, my fingers and my hands were when it came to digital. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But your thumb is very significant. I'm going to just say that. Your thumb is very significant. It's very powerful. All of your fingers are very powerful, but one thing that I have definitely noticed is how powerful the thumb is. And that's why I wanted to create this digital deck, because we use our thumb when scanning, when scrolling, and when liking something. So that's another reason why I created this deck, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But going back to what I'm saying, I know that the messages was going to hit every time for those who are, needing to needing a message for at a time that, you know, you may be going through an awakening, activating, or you just needing a message. That's why I created this deck. So when you open this digital deck, you're able to allow your thumb to guide you, allow your intuition to guide you on the messages for you. So yes, that's why I created this deck. Those were cards that just fell. Yes, so I'm going to keep going. But 444 is significant. Remember, I said that at the beginning, and now we're here with 444. You're going to see it when I add this video to the screen record. All right, so I'm going to get one more. Water. Water has so much wisdom. Sitting near a body of water and drinking water can bring healing energy and cleansing to the soul. So water is very significant for you at this time right now. Water is very significant at this time right now. You may be guided to drink more water. You may be guided to, you know, sit by water. Allow yourself to also cleanse in water. Like, actually, maybe you like going to lakes. Maybe you like going to ponds. Maybe you like swimming. Something about water in this time so it can help cleanse you, purify you. Maybe you got it in this time also to take a spiritual bath. I'm going to pick up these cards. So if I'm talking far, that's what I'm doing. But like I was saying, like the water is very significant in this time for you, for someone. Like I said, you could be guided in this time to drink more water, take a spiritual bath, go swimming, go by a lake, go by ocean. There's something very significant about that. So I'm going to end this here. I'm going to press stop on here, and I'm going to keep going. So yes, water is very significant in this time. I'm getting like you're in alignment. Whether you can like externally see it, you are in alignment. Yeah, you're going through a change in this time. I have here ease and change. And this ease card says, it's easy for me to receive, it's easy for me to receive, it's easy for me to receive. I'm getting like this is the energy, and she's meditating. She's meditating. So there's something about meditation that is very significant at this time. Meditation is very significant. I'm getting like when you meditate, when you allow yourself to meditate, this can help you to receive the information, receive the guidance, receive whatever it is, whether it's a vision or anything that you're needing to receive at the time to receive. And I'm getting like this is a present moment time, because I did see the right now card at the bottom of the deck. And it's just, that speaks of like being in the present. So like when you allow yourself to meditate, you're more in the present than you allow yourself to be more in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you're able to receive the gift of energy, the gift of whatever it is that you're needing to receive. But yeah, you're going through a change in this time. It says, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Yes, you're going through a change. I'm getting like this change is you're starting to trust within what's going on within, that you're being divinely guided, that, you know, energy and love and protection and stability is around you. And you may not see that. You may not see it externally, but like what I was saying is you're learning to trust that you're connected. You're learning to trust in source. You're learning to trust in divine. You're learning to trust that it's the unseen that is guiding you. You're just learning to trust more of what's going on within. And you're expanding. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constraining, exhausted ego. Yeah, I have two cards that is speaking of ego. And like, that's the energy. That's more of what the energy is speaking of, as well as like ego. Like ego is like wanting to control, wanting to see. I gotta see it. But all of that is being let go. There's a change that is happening, and like you're expanding. I'm getting like you're expanding your awareness. You're expanding you're expanding in this time. There's more to your expansion than just the ego. This is what you're learning in this time. I hope that makes sense. I just saw trust at the bottom of the deck. Your expansion is letting go of the ego and allowing change, and to go within and trust what's happening within. Signs on the bottom of the deck, as I'm saying that as well. Trust the signs that you're getting. Yeah. Trusting your signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. That's what it says on the bottom of the deck. Wow. For signs, yes. And then I have here acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Remember, we saw allowing at the beginning of the message. Wow. Remember, we saw allowing at the beginning of the message. So yes, acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Allowing. Being in and out and accept what is going on now. Grief. You could be grieving in this time, or you may be guided to, allow yourself to cry. There may be some things that may have happened within your life that you're needing to, grieve. It says tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So maybe you're being guided in this time to cry. You could be doing more crying. Wow, I'm getting wow. As I split the deck, I have here trust and allowing. Wow. Remember, we saw allowing on divine activation and healing. Just alignment is what I'm getting. But during your meditation, you may find yourself crying. Or when you sit still, you may find yourself crying as well. But this is unthawing whatever has been holding your heart, having your heart bonded, blocking your heart is what I'm getting. I just saw sacrifice as well. I'm getting because it's a lot that you may have sacrificed. Yeah, there's a lot that has been that may have caused you to block your heart. There's a lot of sacrifices you may have had to make. A lot of experiences where you sacrificed a lot and it may have not gone as planned. Yeah. Remember, I just said something about bondage. Guess what just came out? Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yeah. There's something that was causing resentment. There was something that you sacrificed that caused, there was a lot of sacrifice you went through, or a lot of experiences that you went through that may have caused a lot of grief. And I'm getting like you didn't get through them the way that your inner self wanted you to get through them. But I'm getting like now you may be grieving in this time, and you may be crying more. You may be guided to cry more to allow your heart to melt, to unblock everything that is needing to be unblocked. I'm getting also to forgive yourself. I'm talking so fast. I'm getting also to forgive yourself as well, and forgive others so that you can break free. Because maybe you had some resentment. Maybe there was some resentment that was blocking your heart. And with this freedom, I'm getting like you're breaking free, so that you're needing to break free from that resentment. Yeah, because it's blocking the good. Release me from its bonds. Yeah. Maybe that's something you're being guided to say. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yeah. You're healing in this time. You're very much healing in this time. I saw intuition as well. You're being guided to listen to your intuition when it comes to something. Maybe you don't. Yeah. I also saw true offering. Giving it to the divine. Trusting that everything will be taken care of. Just saw liberate. Yeah, so I'm getting like for someone, I know I say this in a message a lot, like you may not have cried in years, but there's a need to allow yourself to cry so that you can unblock your heart. I'm getting like it's been years and years of, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to express yourself. Guided in this time to allow yourself to cry so that you can break free from bonds. Signs went ahead and came out. Signs went ahead and came out, and sign says instincts are the message from the inner divine. Yes, there's something that your inner divine is speaking to you. You also, with this detachment here, it says with detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. And at the bottom of the deck, it says your path. And it says, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Remember, I said that. Yeah, that's what you're awakening in this time. You're activating, you're healing. I just saw surrender. It says, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see. And remember, I kept speaking of like you're trying to see it. You're trying to see it externally, but it's way bigger than what you can see right now. And right now you're releasing that ego's way of just wanting to see things and trust. Wow. And as I said, trust, I lifted up your path, and trust is at the followed behind it. And it says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Wow. Wow. So go on to this next deck. Get a few from here. So you're definitely being divinely guided in this time. Being guided to allow ease. Allow yourself to be more at ease. Allow this change and know that you're expanding in this time. I just saw right. And to accept what is happening in the now. There's something that you're needing to grieve, and so that you can release. It's something that you have been bonded to, that you're being guided in this time to grieve. And I remember I did just see right, because I have this new deck in my hand. So I saw right. So maybe that may also help you to release these bonds is right. Maybe that's an expression that you're needing. Maybe writing is an expression that is needed right now so that it can help you with this grieving. Yeah, but there's signs you've been getting about this. You're being guided to listen to your intuition and detach. Detach from this. Miracle. I see miracle here. I'm getting like you are a miracle, and I'm getting like there's a miracle that is coming to you. Third eye chakra just came out. You could be activating your third eye chakra. I'm getting like when you meditate, the third eye is significant. Miracle went in and came out. Wow. Yeah, there's a miracle. I'm getting like this change is a miracle. I'm also getting like there's a miracle that you're in alignment with. Miracle. I'm getting like there's something that is a miracle that is like happening for you or coming to you. I'm getting like you may be a person that in the past wouldn't allow yourself to change, but you know, I'm getting like with this miracle card here, it's a miracle that like you're changing. Like, yeah. Yeah, you're like, I'm speaking to someone like, yeah, you're changing. And people may see it as a miracle because, like I said, maybe in the past you didn't see yourself. I'm getting like, because it's on this change card, and I'm getting like it's a miracle that you're releasing your ego. It's like maybe you're a person that was very egoistic, and like maybe you're going through an awakening where, you know, you're learning, you're expanding, you're learning, and you're learning that it's more to just, you know, being a certain way. You're learning things spiritually at this time. You're learning that there's signs. You're learning that you can heal. You're learning that you can evolve. You know, you're learning that you can connect with source. You're learning that you got gifts, abilities, talents. Like, you're learning these things. This may seem like a miracle to you, but I'm getting like I'm talking to someone, I'm just be honest, that could have been just like in your ways, like really stuck in your ways. But you're choosing to go this path of this healing. Choosing to go this path and awaken. Wow. And then, you know, seasons is on expansiveness. So I'm getting like there's different seasons where you expand, you know, and you've had different seasons where you have expanded. I'm also getting like you had different seasons of like like letting go of that ego control, letting go of control. Yeah, surrender is here. Trust, great. Yeah, surrender is You're like, again, like you had to learn to surrender and trust in the now, trust in the flow, accept it, because you know that it was needed for you. You're also being guided in this time to trust. With this trust card, I'm getting like trust that what you are grieving is being released, is unblocking your heart. Trust this time where you're grieving, so you could be grieving. Trust this time, and to know that you're great. To know that there's greater, that you're in alignment to greater. I'm getting like you're great, and that's something that you're breaking free from. Maybe experiences beliefs of you feeling not great. You maybe haven't felt great in a long time, but I'm getting like you will when you trust this grieving process, this grieving journey, this grieving path. You're being released from bonds. You're releasing resentment. Mind just came out. It's a lot that you're releasing in your mind as well. It's going to help you realize how great you are. Yep. And how creative you are as well. Creativity just came out. Wow. I'm going to get the overall messages. I have this in another message that is coming. I'm not sure if this is going to be the second or third video that posts, but I have another message that I started so many times. I started that message so many times, and in that message, like, I just had to allow myself to be guided, because like when you start a message so many times, I'm gonna be honest, it can be a little frustrated. I didn't really want to use that word when I was describing it before, but it can be a little frustrating, but I don't like to let the frustration control the message. So if you listen to that message, you can kind of hear me trying to control the message by not being frustrated, if that makes sense. But it's all okay, and it's going to resonate to whomever is needed to resonate to. I have here hardship, forgiveness, despair. I'm going to get one more. Remember I said something about forgiveness? Yeah, I'm talking to someone who may have thought they would have never forgive someone or forgiven a situation. I'm talking to someone who is really changing, this could be a shock. This could be a shock to many. Yeah, but this is a part of your awakening. This is a part of your divine activation and healing. This is a part of it. You're awakening. You truthfully awakening. You chose a path of truthfully awakening, and this is what's happening. That's why this hardship, forgiveness, despair, and doubt is here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and read from these cards. It says hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now. As baffling or painful as it is, help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Wow. Forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me to fully accept what is, knowing this alone will open me to the new. Despair. I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you could say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Wow. Remember I said something about offering it to the divine as well. I really hope that this message resonated to you all. Right now, I'm speaking to someone who is going through an awakening. You're healing, you're changing, you're evolving, you're expanding. This may be a tough time in this time. But you're being guided to pay attention to, you're being guided to meditate. Allow yourself to meditate more and to pay attention to that inner voice and the signs that you're getting as well. Again, I have Divine Activation and Healing Digital Oracle deck as well for guidance. So if you're wanting to purchase that deck, you could click in the description below and the link will be there. Thank you so much for your listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.